Hey, it's me. Yeah, it's over. Now? I had dinner, and now I'm on my way home. And about the results. Yeah, turns out the 2-year gap was too much after all. It was not good at all. Just like you said, I still have a long ways to go. Well, nothing we can do now. It's all my fault. I'm not sure if it's too late to start now, but I'll work hard for another year. And then another year Huh? You were there? Huh? Wait, hold on. I failed, you know? I didn't live up to your expectations, right? So, what do you mean?
Alright, that's it for homeroom. It seems that the flu is going around, so don't forget to take preventative measures, everyone.
Haruki. Hey, Haruki, come on.
I'm sorry, what's up?
Nothing. I just wanted to ask you to go out with us right now if you're free. We're going to celebrate the current executive committee members stepping down.
Sorry, I've got something to do today.
It's Ogiso, isn't it? Sorry, that was really tactless of me, wasn't it?
No, when I said something to do, I didn't mean that way. I actually can't think of a rebuttal since he pretty much has a grasp on the situation already.
Still, if that's the case, Haruki, then wasn't what you did earlier even more tactless?
What do you mean, what I did earlier?
I'm talking about the person who sits next to you.
Huh?
I thought you were ignoring her since New Year's, but you've been constantly throwing glances at her seat ever since she stopped coming to class. If you know she's not coming, then stop looking that way hundreds of times over, and stop sighing whenever you do as well. You were the one who said that happiness slips away if we don't grasp it. That's all I wanted to say. See ya.
That was an utterly unremarkable scene of a Wednesday after school. Ever since February arrived, students have been conspicuously missing classes due to their university entrance exams and job interviews. With it being the flu season on top of that, the amount of people in class has been reduced to about half of what it usually is. Since I was only worrying about a single person among more than 20 absentees, it's only natural that a certain classmate of mine would react like that.
There, you heard her. I hope we get along until graduation, Kitahara. Don't ignore me like you did last month. It was hard on me, too, okay?
After saying something like that, what are you expecting me to do? You're the one who told me not to ignore you 3 days ago, right? You're the one who said we should get along until graduation, right? Then why aren't you showing up? How much longer are you going to keep confusing me until you're satisfied, Touma? An exam?
Yeah, she said she had to see a new teacher who will be teaching her starting in April.
For the piano, right?
She said that he's a famous and strict teacher, and that he only takes in 2 students a year. That's why his exams take several days, apparently.
And up until when?
She said she didn't know either. It could be done this week, or it could last the entirety of February.
Is that so?
She has already started moving towards her next goal. Kazusa, she is really looking far ahead.
Touma's reason for not attending school becomes instantly clear. Still, did Touma contact you?
Yeah, yesterday. I had left a message on her answering machine telling her to call me back.
Is that so? If that's the case, then why hasn't she responded even once to my numerous calls since Monday? It's hardly been any time at all since she's told me, don't ignore me. But now she's the one ignoring me.
Are you angry for some reason?
A little. Could she have forgotten about your birthday already? At the competition, she promised that she would definitely attend the party. Did she mention that at all?
It's fine. This is an important time for Kazusa, is it not?
That's true, I guess. That's right. It is an important time. Even I understand that this is an important exam for Touma. One that could not only affect this 1 year, but also determine the course of her entire life. And yet, for something seemingly so important to her, she didn't even bother to let me know now, did she? Is this the extent of what I mean to her?
For now, let's support Kazusa as she tackles her new challenge. I can hold my birthday party anytime, and it's not like it's set in stone that she's not coming.
Hey, Setsuna. Your birthday. How about we celebrate with just the 2 of us? The 14th is a weekday, so let's move it up a little and say, make a reservation at a restaurant this Saturday? This Saturday? Of course, we can go to karaoke as well. I'll hang out with you for however long you want. But we can have a party with the 3 of us again some other time. But I want to celebrate it with just the 2 of us for now. For now, I want to cherish this person in front of my eyes. I want to cherish Ogiso Setsuna. After all, it's only natural for one to cherish the person that's the most important to them. Are you against it?
I'm not saying I'm against it, but...
Sorry. I guess I made quite the unreasonable request.
No, that's not it either.
Forgive me for making such a hasty and forceful proposal. But could you at least take it into consideration?
Aren't you just saying the same thing, but in a more polite manner?
As I thought, I couldn't keep that uncharacteristic burst of forcefulness and protectiveness up for very long. However, just this one time, I have no intention of backing down. This is the first special occasion since we've met, so I want to spend that time together with you, Setsuna.
Haruki-kun.
After all, if I don't settle this soon, I don't think I'll be able to stay sincere to Setsuna. So, if I could meet with Setsuna alone this weekend.
Let me think about it for a bit.
Okay, I'll wait. I'm going to confess to Setsuna. I'm going to tell her everything, honestly. I'm going to tell her that my heart is losing its direction, that I'm feeling captivated by Touma, even if only slightly. That I'm deeply attracted to Setsuna despite that. That I want my heart to truly find its proper direction. That Setsuna is the one I want.
I think it would be best if we all celebrated it together, okay?
It turns out my overwhelmingly passionate offer didn't even last through the same night before being rejected. Is that so?
How about Saturday at 5 o'clock, my place? My family, Kazusa, Haruki-kun. I'd really like to celebrate it with everyone.
Okay, you're right.
Haruki-kun, I bet you were thinking about taking me to an expensive place or something, right? Too early for us to be doing something like that.
Too early, huh? It might sound like she's concerned about the cost, but I can't help but think she's hinting at something else.
And I'm sorry, okay? I know that I'm being selfish again.
I'm not sure if Setsuna understands that I'm at the end of my rope, but she seems to want to maintain our current distance either way. Why are you apologizing, Setsuna? If anything, I'm the one who should.
I'm sorry. I'm really happy about your offer, but
The relationship between the two of us, the relationship between the three of us, she merely wants to cherish both. It's as if she is gently whispering, there's no need to rush things. If you keep apologizing, I'll get down on my knees and apologize, okay?
okay, I'll stop there.
Saturday it is then. I'll be looking forward to it.
Okay, I'll make a lot of delicious food and wait for you guys. So, I'll get my hopes up just a little bit for your present, okay?
I'll put all the money I was originally going to pay for the dinner towards it. So, I'd say you can get your hopes up quite a bit.
Hey, come on! Don't waste your money like that!
It's not a waste, if you ask me.
Oh, jeez. If you keep saying that, I'm really going to get my hopes up, okay?
You'd better.
Good night.
Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. If she's so sure she wants it this way, I have no choice but to go along with it, even if doing so might leave my heart with just the slightest bit of unrest. Don't rush it. Listen to yourself and just don't rush this.
This is just a coincidence, okay? It's just a coincidence that they're going on a trip without me, and that there's nobody else in the house but me, okay? Hey, Kazusa, if you don't show up, I don't know what will happen between us, okay? Because I don't think I'd be against it at all.
Here, please go ahead and check the engraving.
Yeah, that's correct.
Very well, I'll go ahead and wrap it. Please, wait a minute.
Yeah. As soon as the salesperson leaves, I start to feel hot and feel beads of sweat forming on my brow. Maybe it's because the heater is set too high, or maybe it's due to the fact that I'm still not used to this type of shop. Or perhaps I've finally fallen prey to this flu. No, that can't be it. It's because this thing he just made me check is a silver ring with Setsuna engraved on the inside. I feel like I've really done it now. It's an embarrassingly overbearing birthday present that I'm absolutely not allowed to hesitate with for even a moment. "I'll take this one, please," I said. "Please engrave a name on it," I said. I want to point and laugh at myself for saying that 2 days ago.
Thanks for waiting.
Yes! Well, even so. I'm sure Setsuna will accept it with a smile and feel happy about it. At the moment, I'm feeling overconfident about that one thing. Exposing myself to the cold wind, I realized that the cold sweat earlier really was from the heating inside. Talking about cold sweat might make one think otherwise, but I don't think I'd be wrong in saying that today might be the coldest day of the year. I guess I should get going. Picking up the present didn't take as much time as I had anticipated. Then again, I left my house undeniably early to begin with, leaving more than 2 hours left until the meeting time. Since I don't have the audacity to go window shopping in the busy commercial district on Valentine's Day by myself, I start heading over to the station, while thinking about possibly having to keep Setsuna's family company until the preparations for the party are done.
Which ones should I pick? I think these are cuter, but these seem more mature. For the bra, would front hook or back hook be easier to undo?
I guess it's still way too early. Even after checking my watch over and over, there's still more than 2 hours left. Suetsugocho is only 3 stations away. Even if I slowly walk from there, there would still be more than an hour and a half left.
Next station is Owazucho. Please stand clear of the doors.
My feelings sway a little, and I know that it's because of the name of the station I'm passing by now.
For now, let's support Kazusa as she tackles her new challenges. I can hold my birthday party anytime, and it's not like it's set in stone that she's not coming.
A certain bad-tempered friend of mine lives in this neighborhood. The one who let me down after making me get my hopes up.
Owazucho, please mind the gap.
I'll send Kazusa a text as well. Although, I'm not sure if she'll come or not.
I wonder if she's seen Setsuna's text. Would she consider giving a little bit of her time for this? Above all, would she even be home right now? Would she be weighing the exam against her friendships right now?
I'd really like to celebrate it with everyone.
The doors are now closing. Please stand clear.
I swear, that idiot. This is for Setsuna's sake. I don't want Setsuna to be lonely. I want her to genuinely smile, because Setsuna wants for the 3 of us to stay together. I won't let her skip out on this. 2 hours until the party. There's enough time for me to go to that idiot's house, get into a big fight with her, and drag her out of there.
All right. Okay, it's roasting. It's about time to prepare the fruits and whipped cream. There's still more to cook, too. I wonder if I'll make it in time. But still, could 24 centimeters be a bit too much? There's no way we could finish this.
Well, it's fine. We can eat it tomorrow, no problem. Just the two of us. And so I ended up here on the spur of the moment. If I think about it rationally, the best decision would probably be not to bother Touma while her exam is in progress, just like Setsuna said. She might be taking a nap right now, completely exhausted after doing some intense training in the basement. Or maybe her teacher's not even allowing her to go home, and is subjecting her to strict lessons every day. The more I think about it, the more I realize how stubborn I am, and how justified Touma's actions are. It's merely revealing that in using for Setsuna's sake as an excuse, I am trying to justify my frustration because she didn't contact me. Realizing this, as I continue to press the button on the intercom, I start to feel like I'm the dumbest person alive on the planet right now. Above all, I should have confirmed with Setsuna first before trying to barge in uninvited like this.
Yes? Who is it?
Huh? As I kept backing myself into a corner, I hear an unfamiliar voice. This is the Touma residence, right? The gender is right, sure, but it's not Touma's voice. The helper, Shibata-san, whom I met last time, didn't have a voice like this either.
What you mean if I told it's not?
I've checked the nameplate. This is definitely the Touma residence. But her personality seems to be fairly similar to Touma's. Excuse me, my name's Kitahara. Is Kazusa-san in? Why am I getting so nervous over just saying her name?
Kitahara?
I'm a classmate of hers, and who am I?
Sorry, but could you face towards the camera?
Okay. She completely interrupts my question, and who am I speaking to? She seems like a self-centered person. Yep, she's quite similar to Touma. Wait, so in other words, she's... Huh?
I knew I'd seen you somewhere before. You're Kitara-kun.
No, I'm Kitahara. Come on in. Thank you. Now, an unbelievable turn of events is unfolding before me. The person who showed me inside was neither Touma nor the helper. Wait, there's something wrong with the way I said that. She's not Touma, but she is a Touma. What I'm trying to say is... excuse me? You're a pretty plain one after all. I'm sorry for failing to meet your expectations? Huh? I didn't mean anything bad by that, okay? I was just thinking that you look like an earnest, normal boy. Someone who lives in a different world from my daughter. Is that so? You didn't mean anything bad, huh? The person before me is no doubt Touma Yoko, the person I'd seen in commercials 10 years ago. Anyway, go ahead and drink up. The tea will get cold if you don't. Of course. Thank you for... But it's hot right now. Be careful. Sorry about that. She's undoubtedly of the Touma bloodline. This tea might as well be water with way too much sugar thrown in. And that's proof enough. No matter how much you look, I'm gonna stay plain, okay?
That's not to say you don't have any unique features. As proof of that, I could remember you after seeing your face.
Speaking of which, how do you know me? Did you happen to see the recording of our school festival or something?
Looks like you don't remember me. Maybe my own face isn't all that memorable. Thanks for the help back then. It was my first time visiting Hojo High, even though it's a place my daughter has been attending for 3 years. Hey, do you have a minute?
Like I said, I'm not on the
Could you tell me where the gymnasium is? This is my first time here.
Right, this way. I'll take you there. That was you.
I was really surprised. The kind committee member who had just shown me the way was playing the guitar right next to my daughter.
You were in the audience? I do have complaints about being mistaken for a committee member when that was the first time she had ever met me. But that's not the main issue right now.
Shibata-san contacted me, you see. She said that Kazusa was going to play in the school festival.
Touma Yoko came to Hojo High's school festival to watch her own daughter's performance. What's more, she came back all the way from Europe.
I was sure she was going to play the piano, so I was really surprised about how it was a band, and how she was playing the saxophone, the bass, all of it.
That was because of my unreasonable request.
Even then, it was interesting. The singer had a nice voice too. The song repertoire wasn't really to my taste though.
I'll take her lack of comments about the guitar as an act of pity.
There was nothing particularly outstanding about her performance in itself, though more importantly, it was quite the treat to see.
A treat? What is she talking about?
Seeing Kazusa enjoying her performance so much. I wonder, when was the last time I'd seen it?
I had jumped to a very wrong conclusion. I thought that if I ever happened to meet this person, I wouldn't be able to help but say something rude to her. I'd ask her why she abandoned Touma and left her here in Japan. I'd confront her about Toma's actually a good person who easily gets lonely despite her tendencies, and how she made her daughter so sad and twisted that she almost drove her to give up on the piano she loved so much. I'd imagined myself rationally pointing out her faults as a parent and denying her an escape from her selfish behavior. Yet, the person in front of me right now doesn't give me the impression of a person Touma only referred to as that person at all.
Say, Guitar-kun?
It's Kitahara.
Why did you come to our house?
As I said earlier, I have some business with Touma.
Why did you come to see Kazusa now?
That's because we had a party scheduled today. Is there some meaning behind her emphasizing now?
She'll be coming back today. I think it'll be around 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock. It's an hour late, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. It looks like we can celebrate Setsuna's birthday together after all. That's a relief. We'll be able to see Setsuna's smiling face.
She was over there until yesterday. The exam was a little difficult.
I've heard about it as well. That it was to learn from a famous piano instructor. So, is it over now?
It looks like she got held up a bit. She told me over the phone last night that she would be coming back soon.
Did she pass? Yes, although it was quite a struggle. I had to come back by myself first due to circumstances.
Really? She did it?
Are you happy that Kazusa passed? Of course! How could I not be happy? Is that so? I guess that's about as far as that goes, huh?
Huh? I don't get it. She's certainly relieved about the fact that her daughter passed the exam. It's hard to sense even a bit of that supposed eccentric personality that the media and her daughter gave me the impression of her having. When I think about it, it makes perfect sense that she's acting like a nice, normal lady right now, since she's happy about the good news. And yet,
Well, you said that you're taking her to a party, right? When is it starting?
it's supposed to start at 5.
She won't make it then. I'm sorry, but you'll have to tell the others she can't be there.
But being an hour or so late won't be a problem.
Her arrival time at the airport is at 6 o'clock. It will take quite a while for her to get here, no?
Where is she supposed to be arriving?
Could it be that you really haven't heard anything from her?
Why is she looking at me with such a complicated glint in her eyes?
Haruki-kun,
I'm sorry.
where are you right now? Is everything okay?
I'm on my way. I'm going to be a little late. Go ahead and start without me. The time is 5:30. Seeing as I usually get to my appointments 30 minutes beforehand, I'm basically calling her an hour late.
Could it be that you're not feeling well? You sound like you're in pain.
Maybe. Somehow I don't feel so well. The moment I utter those words, an increasingly intense wave of nausea washes over me. Because I'm doing the one thing that I have detested the most until now.
A cold? Did you catch the flu? You should be in bed then.
It's fine. I don't have a fever at least. I can make it. I'm lying to her at this very moment.
No, don't push yourself. We can reschedule a party anytime.
I'll be late, but I'll definitely be there. Even if it's after the party is ended, I'll at least show up. I might not be showing up alone, though. Considering the time now, we'll be at least 2 hours late. Hiding such a crucial piece of information immediately gives me a splitting headache.
Can you really make it?
I'll be there.
We can do it another day, okay? Just with the two of us, like you wanted.
It has to be today.
My actual birthday isn't until a bit later, though, is it?
I have to see you today. If it's not today, my heart might drift away to someone else.
Haruki-kun, what's going on?
It's nothing. I just feel a little lonely. That's all. Sorry for being late and being so selfish on top of that.
I'll wait for you.
Thanks.
But please, don't overdo it. If I happen to see you looking really ill, I'm just going to make you sleep instead of letting you join the party, okay? I'll see you later then.
I'll definitely be there. Please, start the party with everyone else and apologize for me.
I got it. I'll deliver the message.
And by the way, is Touma there by any chance?
No. She hasn't even contacted me. She must be busy after all.
I see.
Bye then.
Yeah.
My entire body is drenched in cold sweat from how unbearably disgusting I feel. I added a lie on top of another lie to cover up what I'm about to do. I've crossed the line, but I'm doing the worst thing I possibly could. And to the most precious person in my life, of all people.
Thank you for using our service. We are approaching the terminal, Narita Airport Terminal 1. The doors will be opening on the right. We will be arriving on time. Please mind the gap.
My only saving grace is that Setsuna is not by herself right now. That even if I'm not there, her family will help dampen her loneliness.
Start the party with everyone else, huh? If I do that, I'll get fat, Haruki-kun.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that. I'm glad Touma is moving towards her goal, but she is kinda ghosting both Setsuna and Haruki. If she communicated with both of them, this probably would have gone smoother. Though, I can see how it would be hard for Touma to tell them what she is planning. Avoiding the problem is not a good solution. It can lead to exactly what's happening now. The ones ghosted, tracking you down to get closure. Touma is not the only one communicating badly. Haruki should tell Setsuna what he is doing. And Setsuna probably should have mentioned that she's alone waiting for him. This is all going to end in tears.